The night Damon died, something inside me was born. I didn't cry after the fire, not that night, not even when Lucas carried me out of the burning wreckage and the world turned to ash. Grief didn't come like tears. It came like silence. A silence so deep, it swallowed everything else. 3 days later, I woke up in the east wing of the mansion. The rain hadn't stopped since the explosion. It felt like the heavens themselves were mourning him. Damon Volkov, the man who commanded silence, was gone. At least, that's what everyone believed. But I didn't. Not after the letter. Not after the way his words burned in my chest. If I fall, become what they fear. Those 6 words were a command, a confession, and a curse. Lucas had been quiet since that night. He barely ate, barely spoke. He stayed locked in Damon's office, drowning in phone calls and silence. When I finally confronted him, he looked older, like the fire had burned something out of him too. "Tell me everything," I said. He didn't look up. "There's nothing left to tell. You're lying." He slammed the drawer shut. "You think I wanted this? He went back into the fire, Amira. I tried to pull him out." "Then why did he send me the letter?" I cut in. "Why tell me to go to the vault if it was over?" He stared at me, then sighed. "Because he trusted you." "Trusted me to do what?" Lucas pressed a hidden switch. The bookshelf shifted, revealing a secret case. He opened it slowly. Inside were files, names, photos, maps, each marked with a single symbol, the shadow circle. "These are his enemies," Lucas said. "Marco was just the surface. Damon was fighting something much bigger." I picked up a file, a photo of a man in a white suit, his smile cold. Underneath, Viktor Sokolov, syndicate head. "What is this?" Lucas met my gaze. "The empire your husband built, and the war he died protecting." I straightened up. "Then I'll finish it." He blinked. "You? Who else?" I said quietly. "He told me to become what they fear. I'm not running anymore." The next weeks passed like shadows. Lucas trained me how to fight, how to think, how to survive. Every bruise was a lesson. Every drop of sweat was a promise. At night, I sat in Damon's office, tracing my fingers across his desk. His scent still lingered, faint and haunting. One stormy night, the monitors flickered in front of me. And then, I saw him. A silhouette. Tall, broad-shouldered, familiar. No, it couldn't be. But the way he moved, the posture, the walk, it was him, Damon. "Lucas," he rushed in. "What is it?" I pointed at the screen. "That's him. He's alive." Lucas frowned. "Amira, that's impossible. The fire." "I don't care. Look." The figure turned toward the camera, and I saw it. The scar along his jaw. The same one from years ago. "He's alive. He's alive." Lucas stared at the screen, then muttered, "If he is, then something's very wrong." 3 nights later, we found him. The docks were empty, wrapped in mist. The air smelled of salt and secrets. Lucas moved first, scanning the shadows. I followed, clutching the pistol Damon left me. Footsteps, slow, measured. Out of the fog he appeared, Damon Volkov, alive, changed. dangerous in a way I couldn't name. His eyes found mine, cold, unfamiliar. "Damon," I breathed. "You're alive." He tilted his head slightly, then said, "Amira." I took a step forward, but Lucas blocked me. "Wait." "What are you doing? It's him!" Lucas's voice was sharp. Maybe not the same him. Damon looked at him. "Still loyal, I see." "Always. But loyal to who exactly?" Damon's voice dropped. The fire changed everything. "What did they do to you?" I asked. He smiled faintly. "They reminded me who I was before you." The words hit like ice. "Damon, don't do this. You don't have to." "I never left," he said quietly. "The shadow doesn't die, Amira. It only changes form." He stepped close. "You wanted to become what they fear. You succeeded." His hand brushed my cheek. Cold, distant. "But now, I'm the one who fears you." Then he turned and disappeared into the fog. Back at the mansion, I sat in his chair, my mind a storm of pain and disbelief. He was alive, but he wasn't the same man. Lucas stood by the window, silent. Finally, he said, "He's testing you." "Testing me?" "He wants to see if you'll break," Lucas said. "If you're strong enough to survive his world without him." I looked up sharply. "Then I'll show him I can." Lucas nodded. "Then we go to the source." "The shadow circle," I whispered. "Yes," he replied. "That's where he'll be." That night, I wore the black suit Damon once gave me. The one he said made me look like a sin dressed in silk. I tied my hair back, loaded the pistol, and faced the mirror. For the first time, I didn't see the girl who begged for a chance. I saw strength. I saw power. I saw his equal. The necklace on my neck glowed faintly, once a symbol of his protection, now a crown of my own. Lucas opened the door. Rain began to fall again. "Ready?" he asked. I met his eyes. "No," I said softly, "but I'll go anyway." Because love made me weak once. Now, it's my weapon. And if Damon Volkov thinks he can test my strength, then he's about to learn what it means to create a queen out of fire.